Let's go ahead and make this Lumix video. Lippity bippity. Good morning, everybody. I really like Diablo 4.
I thought we weren't working.
I figured I'd test the waters while you're still here.
You know I'm leaving in a minute, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds like I've been. Oh, that's right. My bad. My bad. Good catch. Oh, I feel good today. I just getting up. Give me a second, guys. I might have to poop. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Just super fucking rare. Well, it's rare because very few enemies can drop it. Kelly's been on a cat kick lately. So what's the plan for today? Pretty much don't have a plan for today. Probably going to play Rainbow Six and Diablo 2 and eventually eat, go back to bed. My attitude's not that bad today. I ate before getting on. I had 3 little baby Slim Jim things. I'm not mentally feeling the best. It is what it is. Like, honestly. It's one of those things. Like, I'm not having the greatest month. But all I can do is work. I can't dictate anything else. DJ, how did you lose all the momentum? No hate. I was going to lose the momentum regardless, man. Like, people expected a guy that was on the wrong side of 30 with a bad hip and 400 pounds to go into a boxing career. That, like, you know, to me, that's a little delusional. It is what it is. It's like, I at the end of the day, I'm going to be the same person. Like, I only can go with based on the opportunities that I'm given. Yeah, but they didn't continue to turn up. I mean, like, and I wasn't going to box again. I'm not into boxing to the point where I want to go live in a gym and, like, have a boxing trainer and all this other shit. That's just not who I am. And third, I'm a recluse. Like, I enjoy being in the house, hanging out, chilling, laying in bed. That's what I like about life. I know that some people don't like that, but that's what I enjoy. So, like, I was going to lose the momentum, whatever it was. That's the reason I didn't stream, honestly, like, for the most part. Like, after the fact, I didn't stream because, like, it would just been people disappointed. But, like, it's like this conversation right now is like, this is just bait that I'm taking. Wraith. If I make some emotes, will you consider adding? Sure. You just got to stay on me. Because usually once I get off here, I'm done. Like, I'll be on Twitter a little bit, but I'm usually done for with like online for the day when I get off stream. It's like I try not to interact. I don't really talk to people, but Brave, you know that I don't talk to people. I'm one of the hardest people in the world to talk to because I'm just to myself. Like I just chill out and go about my day. Hang out with Bailey. Hang out with Grayson. Yeah, thank you, Kronos. Thank you for pointing out. America's always been a dumpster fire, man. Don't let it fool you. Actually, I haven't watched baseball this week for the most part. Nah, I'm not going to get a tattoo, man. Tattoos on dudes my size are pointless. If I ever did lose weight, they'd just get cut off in a loose skin surgery. Shit like that. Like, I don't... To me, like, a tattoo is a complete waste of money. I don't feel like expressing myself or anything of that nature. And then sometimes you get up regret tattoos. I remember me, Woody, and Kyle were talking about getting, like, PKA tattoos or YouTube tattoos because they were such a big, prominent part of our lives at the point. And it's like, if I would have done that, I would have looked back at it regretting now, like, where my YouTube ended up at. Because in my back of my mind, there's always going to be Friends Season 7. Like, nobody ever stays on top. For every MoistCr1tikal there's a Ray William Johnson. For every PewDiePie there's, you know, whatever the next flavor of the month is, right? The Rolling Stones aren't still topping the charts. Everything has a fixed time frame. You know, I reached out to MoistCr1tikal to try to get him to help me, and he ignored me. So I figured he had a bigger voice than I did to help get like my Ubisoft account back. Completely ignored me. Maybe he didn't see it, but who knows. But again, I've never done anything for him either, so like I can't hold him to like some imaginary gold standard. At the end of the day, he's just human as well. Well, I figured Ubisoft would respond to him faster than they would respond to me. Dude, I'm still actively reaching out to Ubisoft. What are you talking about? At this point, I've given up on getting my account back to just like, here, I can show you receipts for like my elite skins. Can I have my elite skins back? There's no reason to collab with MoistCr1tikal. Like, if he wants to hang out, I'll hang out with him. If he want me to go on a stream or something. But like, again, like any momentum I get, it's going to be lost. So it doesn't really matter in that front because, like, I don't know. Like, I'm just not motivated to make videos anymore. Like the best thing I could do for my channel right now would be to, like, do something, no matter what it was. You know, videotaping my day. Getting, you know, my little 10,000 views they would get and all the negative comments would actually help me more than doing what I'm currently doing, and I still can't make myself do it. Like I have such PTSD from years of content creation. I know this sounds terrible and we will make this backfire, but like, I'm not the only person that's ever said this. Like, I think one of the FaZe guys recently quit, said he fucking hated creating content grind. And it's a vicious fucking grind, dude. Like, every day you wake up, you have to create something. And it's like, and it can't, and like, it can't be the same thing you created the day before. There's another Amrune. Good. Kronos. Got timed out for the last dono. One supporter, well done. It's like you and the mods are in compete. I didn't time you out. Like, I tell people not to time people out for donos unless they're super vicious. Well, my mods are doing exactly what I tell them to do. Because, like, here's the thing with constructive criticism. If you come in and think, oh, this is how you fix your channel, Wings, I've heard it. I've heard it. I've heard it. You should do workout videos. You should do real life vlogs. You should do try this. Like I got ideas on the back burner that would be gold. I just can't get myself to do them. Like, here's an idea that me and Kelly had. we were recently shopping for a car, right? Which we bought the car at this point, but we were shopping for a car. And when you're shopping for a car, you see a lot of buy here, pay here people. And like the car we had before as our third car was a 2006 Ford Focus, right? And it was a good car. Like it was mechanically sound. It had low miles. It went anywhere you wanted it to go, but it was ugly. Like the person owned it before us was like a teenage girl. She had wrecked it a couple times. It had dents everywhere. You know, the front bumper had looked like Wolverine took a chunk out of it. But I didn't give a shit because I bought it because it was a naturally aspirated inline four that was mechanically sound. I wanted it just a DoorDash. But one thing we noticed with Fiona is you got poor shamed in it. I don't know if anybody here has ever been poor shamed, but it's a real thing where people look at you like you don't have any ways or means. Like they look like they're above you, and it's an interesting phenomenon. You know, like for example, here's a story that me and Kelly had. We went to Krispy Kreme, and she wanted a bottle of water. Like, all right, so when Krispy Kreme just happened to be the closest store to us that served drinks, she wanted a bottle of water. So we went to Krispy Kreme and asked for a bottle of water. You know, and they literally tried to like downsell us that they could give us cups of water instead of the bottles, that their bottles were a little pricey. And it's like you could just tell. And like I know some people are just being nice when they do that, but like this person was looking at us with like the slide eyes and like this is why you waste money and things like that. And it's like, oh, it's like we just give us the bottle of water. And it's like you see the being poor shamed. So we were thinking like buy here, pay here places. Like the car we bought for like $3,500. If you were to go to like a buy here, pay here place, would be like 10 grand. And I wanted to do a video where like me and Kelly dressed up really trashy and like drove an old car. Like we have a car that we have access to. It's a 2012 like Toyota Camry, but it's hit a deer. Like the interior's completely fucked up, but it's a Camry, so it still fucking runs, right? It looks and smells like a cigarette. We were going to take that car to like buy here, pay here places and pretend that we were looking for cars, and like dress real trashy and like do like secret video, and then go back to the same place later on, dress nice in one of our newer cars, and see like the difference people reacted to you. We also had an idea on stream to like for example, we own a kayak. Well, Kelly owns a kayak. I never use it. But the idea was we go to the local park here and we see if the kayaks weight limits are really a thing, you know, because this came about by like the sub regulations and how like Stockton Rush said like, oh, safety regulations are just there to slow people down. Burr, 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 you don't need them. It's like, and you know, my thought process is regulations are written in blood, right? Regulations are there from thousands of cases where people, you know, have went through this and this has happened as the outcome. And you know, some people look at like, oh, I did this one time and I didn't die, so why do I need regulations? You know, but we were going to put myself in the kayak and see if the kayak would actually hold me and how far it would hold me. And there's a great chance you'd see me just plunge into the fucking river multiple times. I mean, I have all these stream ideas. I don't know. It's like I said, and I hate to use the term PTSD because it kind of like brings the normal meaning of it down, because I'm by no means like jumping at car doors shutting or anything like that. But like I'm at the point in my life where I fear, you know, just negative interactions. It's like I had, like, I don't know how old you are. Face of Fuzz might know this idea. Like I have a can of Wendy's chili, right? And I bought this can of Wendy's chili to do a video with that I'm probably never going to do. Like, I don't know if you guys remember, there was like a Sunny D commercial where like the kid comes in from playing, and he's like, "Ooh, what do we have? We have soda. We got purple stuff. Ooh, Sunny D." Like, I was going to start out with like a skit of like doing that, where I was like going to go into the pantry and like look and like have the camera in the pantry and like me scanning the pantry looking for shit, and like, what do I want to eat? It's like, ooh, Wendy's chili, and like pop out the Wendy's chili in the can instead of like actually going to Wendy's and getting chili. And like then like have like an actual fucking review of the Wendy's chili. No, we haven't hit the dono goal already. I need to make at least another 450 for this month. Be nicer to make 900 though. Crasco, you're 100% right. Like I got me and Kelly have a whole like page of a notebook full of like YouTube ideas in various stages. Like Kelly's so great at helping me with this stuff. But like she doesn't understand either. It's like she wants to call it laziness. I call it like I'm just so gun shy about doing anything, cuz I like my automatic perception of anything I do is people are going to shit on me in some form or another. So that's what it is. It's not even laziness. Like what about laziness about it? Like it's something deeper than laziness. Because if it was just laziness, like this is the all-time highest peak of laziness. Then, because literally I have like my wife drew out the schematic. I have the plan. All I have to do is like literally like open up an email, insert 2 files, and be like, yo man, I'd want to do this. Create like a little paragraph, and boom. Next thing you know, he'd send me back a link with a shirt. I'd put the shirt on my. I'd start advertising the shirt. I'd buy a shirt for myself to wear, and be like, yo, you guys can get this shirt too. And then proceeds will go to X shelter, which I don't want to give the shelter's name, because people would just probably do creepy shit and call them and harass them. I don't know. Like, it's just parts of my body. I don't understand myself at this point in life. It's like I enjoyed losing weight, but since I got off of Ozempic, like I want to eat everything on the fucking planet. Shit, I need more Ozempic, period. Like, I can get an off-brand knockoff Ozempic, but it's like $400 a month, which is better than the $2,600 Ozempic wants to charge. But like, I can't get Ozempic because I'm not diabetic. That's the problem. Like, they only want to give you Ozempic if you're a diabetic. 58, 59. Looks like this stream's getting deleted.